Mr. Sam is also here from Niger East. Jacob N. also here. Madam Dr. Ibrahim Shekaro, Brazilian Kasabinti, is also here. Special Assistant Special Duties, Timothy Adia Aisha is here. Is here. Please write it. But let's get a taste of what it.
Your Excellency, State, Royal Highness to Nupe, take it 2 times. That time. Sorry. Royal Highness, we're here for public presentation of Nupe Heritage Dictionary. I was curious when, after the Nigerian national anthem, the master of ceremonies said followed the Nupe national anthem. And when it began, I was looking at the lips to see who was actually singing. Your Highness, I couldn't look my left to see whether you two were singing or not. And I observed with great delight that the female members of the gathering were leading. This is as it should be. Women raise our children. And if they can sing the national anthem, then they'll teach our children. And our children will be able to learn properly how to sing. This is not to say that men should also not learn. I urge you, all Nupe speaking citizens of Nigeria to learn to sing their own national anthem. Language is the bedrock of culture. It is the glue that binds society together. Anything else can go, but language will stay if we share it. When the Jews in the olden days made a failed attempt to evict the Romans from Palestine, and the Romans went after them with vengeance, and they had to flee and scatter all around the world. They lost their language, but the language survived. The language survived because of the priests, the Jewish priests, wherever they went, with a few Jews that were with them, were worshipping in the Jewish language. The Torah, which is the Jewish Bible, remained in the original Jewish language. That is why today in modern Israel, where when the Jews came back from Russia, Germany, you want to hear me?
Yes, sir.
I see. Okay. They had to go back to their roots. They had to revive the Jewish language in order to use it to bind the people together. So it's an excellent idea to compile and codify your language in a dictionary. I hope that this dictionary, I haven't seen one, will be used in schools so that your children will learn the language properly. UNESCO predicted a few years ago that many languages predicted a few years ago that many languages will die, and the languages are dying every year. About 3 or 4 languages die because of assimilation of other languages and so on. My own language, Hebrew, is under threat from that. Very serious threat. And I would urge you to make sure that death does not visit the Nupe language. We're here to raise money. At the appropriate time, I will request you all to join me to contribute to the sustenance of this publication. Thank you.
The chief host, Dr. Maaz Babangida Ali, is going to address us. He has chosen to make inclinations.
Who in your introduction is aware of your status. I'm chairman, and indeed the chairman of PDP, who many of us who are younger as young call, and since that time to today has been and success of Nigeria. General Ali Kenny, we thank you for coming, sir. Who are for or against will not think I'm rude if I come to the meeting late. But with you now, I don't know whether I can use it as a cover. Sir, the chairman congratulated you. And believe me, I want to join him. That you have been lucky to have an opportunity to lead a group of people whose culture symbolizes integrity, whose culture symbolizes honesty, whose the culture symbolizes character. Sir, for me, even when I was young, I understood the culture of Nupe, and I admired it because of its tendency to really absorb you, even those who are aloof in Nupe land. No, you said to translate. Typically, you will never see the difference, unlike in other cultures where people retain their identity. In the Nupe culture, because of its pervading authority, because of its honesty, because it symbolizes knowledge. Yes. I congratulate you, and I thank Allah for having you at the crucial moment that I also came back to Niger State. You have helped me greatly. I recall that when I was, and I'm still regarding it as a mentor, people came to me and said, why should I do that? I remember those who were not too lucky to win elections or to get their way in 2007, how they tried to even use derogatory words against you, but you stood firm because your culture represents, like I say, character, honesty, and integrity. So to me, Nupe culture is the citadel of learning, the cathedral of knowledge, the Rikat of honesty, and indeed the Kaaba of excellent people. These are people who keep to promise and to agreement. I'm aware of some few who are trying to sell our integrity as a people in Abuja, who are coming to tell them lies about what Niger State is all about. We are united people who understand the direction we're going and who know that politics is a local thing. No matter what you come to do in Abuja, if your people are not happy with you, it means they are not happy. Mr. Nupe, we thank you for this wonderful job that you have done. Before I sit down, I would want to congratulate my brother, Ambassador Solomon Yisa, who sometimes, maybe because he has followed many ways to make money, but he did not. So he thinks of himself more as the chairman of the poor people. which in itself is an excellent position. Since Ambassador Solomon Isa, wherever you go, you return and you represent the local people, regardless of your position on other matters. Believe me, we gossip about you here, and we say you are a different species of men, even among the Nupe people. And we know that the job that you took, the dictionary of the heritage of Nupe, has been very tasking. I recall my participation in some ways, and I knew the frustration that you have had to go through. But we thank God today, because no matter what we have gone through, the difficulties that we have passed, that today is a glowing moment, a moment that we must assist ourselves. And like the chairman said, language is the main way of sustaining the culture. And if people don't understand their ways, then we run into a problem. In fact, through that culture of discussion, one time an issue came up in the cabinet. I didn't know there was a difference between Nupe and Esam. And it developed a lot of argument. And that even when you want to greet Esam, you will say Bangadoji. But Nupe is Bangadoji. Now, if we had more people who understood that, because when the argument was going on, I couldn't understand the emotion that I saw being displayed. Until later on, all the explanation came, and the historical thing that happened, and that somebody was even telling me there is a tree where you will see a horse climbing a tree, and where the horse entered a tree. I don't know about that one, but the myth has been sustained through culture, through language. Mr. Chairman, I thank you for coming, and my chairman, I thank you for coming. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, like the chairman said, today is the day that we should assist and encourage people to write about their society, to write about their frustration, and to write about their happiness, so that the society, and I'm happy that my chairman has come in. We are in interesting times. We must listen to our people. It is what our people want that is more important than what we want. We must go back and listen to them properly and really negotiate. Because politics is about negotiation. Let us negotiate whoever is coming. What do you do to my people? It's very shameful that in our time, our own part of the country is being described now as the poorest part of the nation. And thank you very much.
The chief servant, which I believe everyone here knows. Yes. Well, a migrant that you can never be sure you will wake up and wait and listen to the response from the Nupe before he.
The two servants of Niger State, for honoring our invitation. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to guide you, bless you, give you the strength and wisdom to carry out all the endeavors you are planning. Chief Servant, sir, the time is too short. I'm going to make a long speech, but in response to your speech and the honoring our invitation, I say thank you, sir. Thank you very much. You have been supporting us. And no wonder that title I gave you. So let me be. We are actually living up to expectation. You are there for us all the time. I remember one time ago we did a luncheon here in Abuja. We were physically on the ground. We showed you come here, the occasion. would exercise the lunch of that occasion. Thank you very much. Also, the chairman of the occasion, my former boss, and now German Zanzibar, the general, our icon in the army. Those days and up to now, that's an icon. So I thank you for coming here, for honoring our invitation, and also supporting the Nupe heritage, supporting the Nupe aspirations and movement. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Also, a fun time to come here to attend this occasion. I express my profound gratitude and thanks to all of you. And the Almighty Allah continue to guide you, give you strength and wisdom to carry all the responsibilities before you. Thank you all, and God bless you.